Does it look like this angel like to curse? Not at all. Anyway, y'all, okay, I'm gonna give people another second. Yeah, I don't like cursing, honey. Oh, Lord, that's right. That's right. This angel does not like to curse. It slips out from time to time, you know. Give me some grace, you know. The Lord is still working on me also. Okay, now let me not be trying to expose no cleavage for free now. Okay. Did I say for free? See? I gotta watch this mouth, honey. Well, the sister got some needs over here, okay? Girl, bye. Why are you so crazy? Okay, y'all. So, I'm about to get started. So, I know you all have been seeing the Nicole Murphy, who is she's the ex-wife of Eddie Murphy. Y'all know she's snatched. She's like 50 years old. She's beautiful. According to society standards, flat stomach. She's just snatched up, right? Natural hair, pretty eyes, light skin. How you know a lot of you guys like it. And so Nicole allegedly she has a pattern of something. That something is messing with married men. And so in this case, it is Lela Rachon, who starred in Waiting to Exhale. Back in the day, she was a foxy little mama. And apparently, she's been married 20 years to the director, Antoine Fuqua, who directed Training Day with Denzel Washington. So that's just a little backstory, okay? So people are saying pretty much, so this is why I'm doing this video. Because I've been seeing nothing but comments, and I posted a picture of Lela Rachon and her husband and Nicole Murphy. Y'all already know how Nicole Murphy look. Don't remind me, okay? She's snatched, okay? 50-year-old, and she's thotting, okay? So pretty much the thing that bothered me the most is that I see so many shallow people. You guys have a point. Let me say that first before I go any further. Some of you have a point, okay? However, the shallow side is people are saying, well, it's Lela's fault. She done gained all this weight. You know, how you gonna have a man who's keeping his body in shape, and, you know, and you're sitting there letting yourself go. You know, she's to blame for why he would cheat on her with Nicole Murphy. And I'm like, how y'all gonna say because of her weight gain, that's why he cheated? First of all, we don't know if they have an agreement in their marriage. We don't know what the situation is. So I don't want this to solely focus on, you know, their marriage per se. But as far as the blame of it and people being shallow as hell in 2019. And you're right, Mika. He should be working out with her, because that's my question. If she has let herself go, right, and this is not weight gain as a result of a medical issue, mental health challenges, because depression will make you either increase your appetite or decrease your appetite. It affects everybody differently. So we don't know if she has any medical or mental health challenges. What has he done as a husband to kind of support her, encourage her? You know, because it looks like, I mean, there was an old picture where he looked like he was a little chunky in the face. But this picture that he's with Murphy or Nicole Murphy, he looked like he'd been in the gym, honey, lifting some weights. So who knows what's been going on. But I just feel like the last thing we need to do is bash and shame the person who's being cheated on. Bash and shame the woman. Of course, it's always the woman's fault. What is it that she's not doing? You know, maybe she could have did more of this. Maybe she should have did that. No, how about we challenge the men, keep your penis in your pants? How about you are in a committed relationship or a marriage? How about you respect your vows? Why does it always have to fall on the woman? That's why we can't get men to act like they have sense now. They have mothers who are over-mothering them, not requiring them to clean up behind themselves, not requiring them to do much of any damn thing. And the mothers are doing the best they can without a father, you know, either being there more than 50% of the time to help her raise the son, or just the absent father overall, and not many positive male figures or uncles or relatives or coaches in the child's life to assist with raising a boy and showing him what it is to be disciplined, showing him what it is to be a man and to stick in there and hang on with things when they get tough. So we have a lot of guys who are undisciplined, doing what they want to do, used to women taking care of everything. Because, you know, mamas, you raise your daughters, take out the trash, clean the house, help me cook, help me clean. Your brother's outside playing football, baseball, basketball, whatever they doing. They don't have no responsibilities. So that trains a boy to feel like, oh, everything is going to be handled. Everything is going to be handled. And my mama makes sure everything is handled. So when we want a man to man up and they struggle with it, think about how he was brought up. Okay? So for this discussion, so again, we don't want to shame and bash a woman or the person who's being cheated on, because men get cheated on also. Men get cheated on also. And so a lot of times women cheat because they're hurt or their emotional needs are not being met. Men cheat because the sun is shining, it's raining outside, he got a promotion, he can't get a job, he's stressed, he happy, he's sad, he got some money, he don't have no money. It don't even matter, child. He just woke up and said, you know what? I want some new booty today. That's why they cheat, okay? I saw something, I smiled with her, she smiled with me, we exchange numbers. I'm going to go ahead and handle that, okay? Men don't really need a reason because they're visual. Now, not all men cheat. Let me say that again. I don't believe in my heart that all men cheat. Okay? So now that we got that out the way. Anyway, so, oh yes, Nicole Murphy and her upbringing. So that leads me to my second point. Whenever you see a woman with a pattern of cheating, or a pattern of, a pattern of dating married men. So allegedly, Nicole has, yeah, you said 90% do. It's a small number that don't, but it's a large percentage of men that I do believe cheat. So yes, I don't believe all men cheat, but I do believe most of them do. So pretty much the second point is, Nicole, we don't know what her upbringing is. What we do know is that allegedly it's at least 3 married men now that they're saying that she cheated with. Lisa Ray's ex-husband, Lela Rachon's husband right now, and it's another guy. He was a football player that she was allegedly dating, and he was still married. So whenever you see a person who likes to deal with other committed people or married individuals, you got to question, where did they get that from? What's going on with that person to make them want to deal with people who are already committed, who are already in a relationship? And so that kind of person, you can't trust around nothing you have, okay? Some of y'all crazy. Some of you know you got girlfriends that you can't trust around your man, and you still bring them around to every event. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop doing that. She's a beautiful woman, not sure why she finds the need to be a side piece. Guess what? That's my point of doing this video. Just because people look good on the outside, there's a lot of internal work that they're not doing. We all have perfected looking good on the outside. Come on now. How many of you know a guy who dressed well, talk well, he may have everything going on, then when you get to know him, you're like, this Negro is crazy. He is crazy, crazy. So stop looking at the external piece, looking at how people dress themselves up, get their eyebrows, nails done. And you guys, every time you see a girl in a nice dress, know that everything that look good ain't good, okay? So we are so visual. We want what we are externally attracted to, and we're not looking at their heart, we're not looking at their character, we're not looking at what kind of person they are. Will this person betray me? Will this person disappear? Does this person have commitment issues? We don't think about those serious things. We only look at, oh, he got a car, he got a job, he got some benefits, you know, look at that walk, he got a beard, or maybe he slang wood. Come on, ladies, y'all know that we look at those kind of things, okay? Or he's short. I don't want him because he's short. We always looking at the external things, and then we wonder why we end up building futures, having babies with these good-looking people who crazy as batshit, and we have children, and then we wonder why the kids are acting like that person that you no longer like because you finally saw their true colors. Stop doing that, y'all. Stop doing it. She may have self-esteem issues. Not everybody that looks good is good. Absolutely, and that's what I'm saying. Maybe Nicole, she's beautiful on the outside, but there's a reason why you want other people's husbands. Now, if you sleep with a married man one time, I can see that, you know, he may have caught you at a difficult time. You know, you were in some emotional distress. You weren't thinking properly. But when you have a habit or a pattern of doing it, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Something real wrong, honey. Something real wrong. I don't know what that's about. But we definitely don't need to guilt and shame the person who's being cheated on. That's what you don't want to do. Because Lela Rachon, I think she even deactivated her Instagram account. And I hope that she's not reading the comments, because the comments are vicious. I mean, it's like, this is what she get. She should have kept herself in shape. And so, and that's the other thing I want to talk about. So I do understand where people are coming from. Yes, dressed up garbage cans, Mika. Absolutely right. Dressed up garbage cans. The other thing I wanted to talk about was that y'all, I just totally lost my train of thought. What was I about to say, guys? Y'all see when I start getting excited? You see what happens? I know I was saying dressed up garbage cans, people who look good on the outside, don't necessarily mean their spirit or their heart is right. Also, I was going to say that we all know that there's a list of women who look good, who are snatched. They are beautiful. They all have been cheated on. So I don't know when y'all going to get out of this shallow spirit that's on y'all. It is 2019. If you are still only choosing a partner based on how they look, you are lost. You are insecure. You are lost. I would suggest that you start looking at things that matter. Things that, now, if you're just having a hot girl, hot boy summer, you just trying to get it in, have your little quickie, send them on about their business, you're not catching any feelings, then this don't apply to you, okay? And maybe that's where Nicole Murphy is. Maybe she feel like, child, ain't nobody thinking about this Antoine dude. He married. I'm not looking for anything long-term. I don't condone you messing with somebody's spouse, but I'm not talking to you if you just looking for a fling and looking for something quick. I'm talking to those who actually want a relationship, you want to build something. You are probably too old to only be looking at the external parts. If you're not looking at his character, how he treat women, how he treat his mother, how he treat his sisters, how does he manage his finances, does he save, does he blow money, is he trustworthy, is he responsible, do he love God? If you're not looking at the things that matter from that man or that woman, you are going to be in a world of trouble, especially if you start moving people into your house and trying to have a committed relationship with them or have a child with them. Oh, I feel sorry for you guys who do that. People with commitment issues tend to deal with people in relationships because they don't want to commit. That is, you're so right. You're so right. But I did a video just a few days ago about making it hard for people in a relationship to cheat. So they're only able to ignore their problems. Well, the person who's in a relationship, they're able to ignore their problems at home because they have people to cheat with. I think I was mentioning in that video that a married guy was telling me that he don't like cheating with married women and women who have a live-in man anymore because they're not as available. He prefers single, unmarried women who don't live at home with a man. And I'm looking at him like, are you crazy? But he made some very good points, and I've heard them before. When I call a single woman and tell her I need to meet her at her house or meet me at this place in an hour, they stop what they're doing with their friends, family, whoever, and they actually meet this married man. So you're accommodating and tolerating a man who's not available to you. It's a one-sided transactional situation where when he tells you to jump, you jump. Because you are scared of commitment? I don't think so. I don't want to do it, but I would rather have a man who's not married, you know, still be dating, doing his thing, because I'm going to be dating, doing my thing, versus it be a married man who I can't even call when I need, and I gotta wait for him to call me and be available for me. Are you crazy? I don't think so. Why don't people commit? Because they're scared of commitment. And it also, I think with the commitment piece, is their upbringing. If your emotional needs were not met, you may be distrusting of people. You may have an anxious, avoidant attachment, meaning that you look at people as they're not going to meet my emotional needs. They may dismiss my needs. I can't trust people. Let me stay guarded. Let me, I can date, but as soon as I feel like things are going in the right direction, I push people away. You may have that going on. You may have some attachment issues, so you have to think about why it is that you avoid relationships. Only you know why you avoid commitment. Okay? And like some people, they like having relationships with people out of state. I have a friend who, if you're a female living in the same state as him, he ain't fooling with you. You have to live in a different state. And I'm just like, what is that about? That is crazy. And then when he gets to know them, he realized they crazy as batshit. I'm like, you think? Y'all live in two different states. You build a relationship on the phone or seeing each other every few weeks or a few months. I can hide all my crazy doing that. I can hide all my crazy in a long distance relationship. I'm not saying don't do it. Do what works for you, but I need you to be in the same state, same city. I need to be able to get in my car and see you whenever I have some free time. It needs to be within appropriate distance. That's all I'm going to say. For me. What are the underlying factors? Again, underlying factors for people who don't want to commit. People who have some emotional challenges. They have some attachment issues, depending upon how they were brought up. They may even have daddy issues. May did not have a good relationship with their father. Probably did not have a good relationship with their mother. Because a lot of times we focus on people having no relationship with their father, when actuality, a person who does not have a good emotional connection or relationship with their mother. They may have a mother who's alive and well, they talk to, but what is the spirit of that relationship? What kind of bond do they have? Because I'm going to give y'all free game, fellas. Be careful of the women who have motherless issues. Not that her mother's dead and gone. Her mother's alive and well, but her and her mother have a very toxic emotional exchange, or it's up and down a lot. Pay very good attention to a woman who has challenges with her mother. Okay? All right. That's free game. You're going to pay me for me to give you all the reasons why you need to watch out or be very mindful about a woman who has some motherless challenges. Looking at his credit score. Yes, you definitely need to. Yeah, because sometimes when a guy's cute and all of that, we ain't thinking about his credit score. We ain't thinking about the long-term stuff. We think about, we're thinking about the external things, having fun in the moment, and then you end up crying, telling your girlfriends, he did me wrong. No, he did not do you wrong. And that's the last part that I wanted to touch on, is that we have to take accountability. We have to be responsible for our actions and our choices. Fellas, you can't say, oh, she trapped me, she lied, she told me she couldn't get pregnant. No, sir, you wanted to have unprotected sex. You wanted to go swimming and deep sea diving without any protective gear on. So nobody trapped you. You did what you did. Now deal with the consequences of that. Women, just the same. You can't, because one thing I know women are doing, you have these agreements or unspoken agreements where the guy is cheating, he's doing his thing, and then when a baby comes into play or an STD comes into play, you're devastated, you're traumatized, you're shocked. What you shocked about? What you shocked about? What did you think was going to happen? You believe he was going to wear a condom all the time? I know y'all ain't think that. He probably ain't wearing one with you. So don't think that he about to go outside the house and start putting on a condom. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave that alone. So we have to be responsible, as I said, for our part that we play. If you have an agreement or an arrangement, accept it and let that be that. Oh, this was the thing that I had forgot. So when people are commenting about Lela gained all this weight, she let herself go. If you're in a relationship, yes, I do understand. I do understand if somebody met you and you're slim, you're petite, you're slim and trim, you're physically fit, as Lela Rachon was 20 years ago when she got married to her husband, okay? However, over the years, they've had 2 children. Who knows if she had any medical condition, any mental health challenges? Who knows, but she's gained a considerable amount of weight. She's not big and sloppy or anything like that, but when they put up her old pictures, I'm like, now y'all just evil. Put her old pictures away. That's 20 years ago. Stop doing it to that woman. But I do believe that if your man or your woman met you a certain way, you definitely want to work even harder to kind of maintain that. And especially if it becomes an issue in the relationship. Now, if you meet me big, okay, guys, hello. If you meet a woman overweight, do not spend your whole time trying to change that. Now, yes, if that's something that you feel like she needs to work on, there's a way to encourage her. There's a way to esteem her. There's a way to work out with her or get her to change her eating habits. But you don't badger her and make it seem like that is your only focus, getting her to change. Because there's some things you need to change. And fellas, I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you this with love. A lot of times women get tired of y'all asses too. They get tired of looking at the same old everything, okay? They get tired of the same stroke. They get tired of the same kisses, the same old 2 sex moves in the bedroom, maybe 3 when you're feeling spontaneous. Women get tired of y'all asses too. Women get tired of your hairline receiving and moving back, your little bare belly that stick out every now and again. Women get tired also. Women probably working around men who have a deeper pocket than you, bigger features and assets than you, okay? Women are tempted also. However, I understand that we're built and created differently. You know, men, you're not as strong in that area because you're more visual. However, I just want to challenge you to stop giving into that temptation. Stop using it as an excuse and value what you have before you lose it. Because women have the same temptation. Women have the same opportunities to cheat. And women do take it because they're tired of being played with. They're tired of being devalued and treated as if they are easily discarded. But the thing is, women are wise enough to not get caught. Y'all messy. Y'all messy. Stop doing it. Stop cheating, fellas. You don't do it well anyway. Stop cheating. And if you unhappy because the woman done let herself go, you don't feel connected to her anymore, let her go. Let her go. And I know it's easier to keep her, but know that your kids are seeing their mother be unhappy. Kids are seeing the tension and division in the household. And know that that affects your children if there's kids involved. Kids are not stupid. They know. They know when their mama is unhappy. That affects that child deeply. Okay? You said men don't like alpha women either. Oh, yeah, they definitely don't like alpha women. Oh, my gosh. Yes. Yes, and it's a lot of alpha women who are protecting themselves and they're avoiding commitments because they're meeting guys who are intimidated by the fact that they are strong-willed, independent, goal-oriented, several streams of income, educated. They get intimidated. Even when the woman is not throwing her independence in his face from the jump, they're intimidated. I know women who are attorneys who say they can't even say that they're an attorney on a date. They're afraid to speak about their occupation. That's crazy still in 2019. If the woman is not shaming you or making you feel less of a man because of her accomplishments, brother, know that there's other needs and other things that you can do to add to her life. Our degrees in our career and our position does not meet our emotional needs, companionship, our physical needs, okay? So don't count yourself out of a possibly good situation because you're intimidated by an alpha woman, honey, okay? You said they don't want a gold digger, but if she make her own money, she too independent. Honey, men like dependent women. That's what I come to believe. If you're not needy, you ain't acting like you dazzled and distressed, you know, they're not fooling with you. They're not fooling with you. Me and my girlfriend, we have a joke. We always say, child, when we meet that one, we're going to let him know our ex used to kick us down the steps. Our parents used to tie us up and beat us in the basement when we were kids. Like, you just got to give all your horror stories up front. Maybe then a guy will pursue you when he feels like, oh my God, she's been treated like shit all her life. Maybe she needs me. Because if you present yourself together and you're probably just doing what you think decent people do, you don't tell all your deep, dark secrets right away up front in the beginning. Okay? You're just trying to be decent and not scare the man off. And he'll look at you as you're too strong. You're too together. I don't know how to add to you. So yeah, that's why I asked for more men to join on this live, because we need to figure this out. This is craziness. If you act too together and you're too independent, it's a problem. If you're too needy, it's a problem. What y'all want? What do y'all really want, men? I don't even think they know. But that's not our problem, ladies. We need to get more familiar with ourselves and know what we want, so that when we know that we're not receiving what it is that we need, we can cut it off instead of investing too much time and energy into people who don't know what they want. Okay? Robots. Yeah. So, any questions, comments before I wind this down, y'all? But please, you guys, encourage your friends, whoever. It's 2019. We cannot be shallow looking at just the external features of a man or a woman. How many of y'all have invested time and energy because somebody looked good, they smelled good, talked good? You too old for that now. You too old for that. You too old for that. This is no. You too old for that. What does his or her spirit look like? How do they have relationship with people? Are they full of drama? Do they consider themselves a victim? Are they envious? The worst thing you could do is be in the bed and build a relationship with somebody who's jealous of you. So, again, this is bigger than Nicole Murphy messing with that married woman's husband. Okay? Because y'all know Nicole Murphy saying she just ran into him. It was a friendly greeting. Girl, bye. Okay? When a woman has a habit of entertaining or being super friendly with various husbands, she got some deep-seated issues. Although she may look good on the outside, you can't trust her around your puppy, honey. She might take your puppy. She might take your puppy home. We don't trust that kind of woman, okay? Anyway, y'all, thanks for joining me. Y'all know that I like to talk, you know. I like to talk. Anyway, guys, hope you received something from this. I know this is not my regular Monday or Wednesday night little message, but this was just in my spirit of how shallow and lost we are. Stop being so shallow. Look at things that matter. Look at things of the heart. And I'll talk to you guys next time. I appreciate you.